will be on wines. Wines have been around for centuries and centuries, and the more you know about them, the more you will appreciate the culture and the history, and also the taste. We have basically different types of countries that specialize in wine. Believe it or not, the United States also has various wineries in different parts of the country. For example, North and South Carolina, they come up with their own vineyards, Northern and Southern California, and you know, it's absolutely wonderful the way that wines have kind of like came home to America when traditionally it's been French and Italian. Let's talk about a couple wines today. Our first brand we'll talk about is Kendall Jackson Sauvignon Blancs. I'm sorry. Blancs are typically a mixture of wines, a combination of different grapes with various white wines like your Chardonnay, your Riesling, and your Moscatos. They're all mixed in one. Blancs are typically looked at the entry level of wines. However, it's based on your taste buds. Kendall Jackson makes a fine product. This particular brand is paired exceptionally well with fruits. But the caution, you make sure that your fruit, your wine is sweeter than your fruit, or the wine will come off as having a bitter taste. Kendall Jackson. Our next wine, one of my favorites, is a red. It's Cabernet Sauvignon. This particular brand is Glen Ellen. Glen Ellen is a red grape, the Cabernet, and it's particularly paired with red meats. For example, steak, pork chop. Red wines can come off to be somewhat bitter, but the better quality red wines, the smoother it goes down. Also grown in various parts of the region. Typically, red wine vines are grown in temperatures from 60 to 75 degrees. So there is definitely a season for wine growing, and once the wine is extracted from the grapes, it's kept in dark cellars to preserve the taste. If the wine is exposed to sunlight, especially the reds, you can lose a lot of the natural sweetness and it will come off as tasting bitter. Okay, our next wine is a Chardonnay, which is my personal favorite. Again, the wine gods say that white wines pair exceptionally well with white meats such as fish, shrimp, seafood. However, it's based on your individual preference. If you have a nice juicy steak that you prefer to drink the Chardonnay with, that's fine also. But the wine experts recommend that if you drink a white wine, you have with a white meat. Beringer, also one of my favorite brands. Again, it's grown in temperatures anywhere from 60 to 75 degrees. It's best enjoyed a little bit chilled. There's also different varieties of Chardonnays. There's light and fruity. For the person that takes a sip every now and then of wine and they want to enjoy a nice fruity taste. And also there's the vanilla buttery aftertaste, which is my personal favorite. Wines can range in the dollar range from $6.99 all the way up to a couple $100. However, you don't have to spend a lot of money to enjoy your favorite wine. When you wine shop, various manufacturers and various stores in your area, they have wine tastings, and they're typically free. Just go in, try a few different types. You find the one you like, and you're in business. Okay, does anyone have any questions about wine, the growth, the temperature, food pairings? If not, have a nice day, class.